Ta-da!
All right, I'd like to show off some of the results that our kids made. There's a Christmas card or another Christmas card or another Christmas card, for example, here. And all of these were printed by our kids using this stamp technique that I'm going to show you today. Well, we didn't just do this for Christmas, but also for Easter, for example. Here is bunnies and again, bunnies, but separately. So by the way, these bunnies, they were all designed by AI. I just asked ChatGPT to make some icons, images, and then we glued them on the stamps and the kids just cut them out, right? So that was super easy. What I really like is also when they go into like topic things, like we are big into fire department things or stars at the moment, and the kids just get to choose the themes and just to make the cards. Or also animals. Animals is a big thing, right? So we have the fox here, or we also have like the giraffe and the Christmas card here, or also the little hummingbird image here. And all of these are really, nice to look at. And the grandparents who get these cards, they're really proud of them. They put them up on their, wherever they like to show their cards off to other people and so on. So that's really cool. So what I really like about this whole technique is that no card is the same. I mean, obviously you can change out colors and so on, right? But every print comes out somewhat different, right? I mean, you can really see it really nicely in these foxes here. There's a fox and then there is the other fox here. And I really like how, depending on how much ink there was on the stamp, it really looks like fur, or it comes off as more fluffy, softish or something, right? And so every print is really a unique piece of art. That's what I really like about this whole technique. So that's one thing. And we are giving out these cards all the time, and they are just so much fun. So if you would like to just join me and see how we did this, well, watch the tutorial. We're going to show you. And I promise that all of the cards that were made here were printed by our kids. And our kids are 4 and 6 years old, so it's super easy. Here are the materials you'll need. We'll use some craft foam sheet, scissors, glue, cards to print on, a glass plate and a brayer to spread the ink, and of course ink. This is the process. First, the kids cut out simple holiday themed shapes from the foam sheets. I usually help by drawing outlines for them to cut along. These cutout shapes are then glued onto a blank card, essentially creating a homemade stamp. Now we prepare the ink. We use a brayer to spread it evenly on the glass plate. It's ready when it makes this sound. Then the actual printing begins. We press our foam stamp onto the ink, making sure the surface is really well covered. Holding the card can be a bit tricky, so sometimes we pinch two opposing corners or glue a small handle onto the back to make it a bit easier. Then we press down firmly, rubbing the back to transfer the ink. We then pick up the stamping card and place it onto the clean card, ideally in one go. Again, we rub the back of the stamp to make sure the ink gets really transferred well. And depending on the mood of our kids, this can be done super carefully or really wild and violently. Now, lift off the stamp, and here's the moment of truth. Hey! Mega gut!
Wow!
We let the cards dry overnight, and that's basically it. For a design with an isolated object like this fox in the snow, we mounted the foam cut out onto a stiffer cardboard backing and attached a handle. This makes it look and work just like a proper stamp, and that's the process here in action again. been doing this for Christmas and Easter 3 times now, and the kids really love it every time. They're so proud of the work, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. If you try this out yourself and have any suggestions or questions, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear back from you. So another thing I wanted to tell you, for example, in this card, there's like these trace marks of the pen that I used to just sketch the outlines on, right? And so the kids cut along these lines, but funnily the ink of the pen actually wore off on the paper here again. And so sometimes you can use this effect to kind of like have outlines or contours around shapes and so on. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching.